What is up, everybody? Joseph Romano here, back again with another video. And today I'm going to be reviewing the entire DreamWorks VHS category, starting from 1998 to 2005. And this was really hard to come by. A lot of these VHSs were really easy to find, but these four were very hard to come by. So I'm going to start with this, with Ants. Ants came out in 1998, but the VHS came out in 1999. So I kind of like the design. It's really cool. Here you could see the side. Here is the back. Pretty cool, huh? It also comes with coupons. It's not bad. And that's Ants. The second DreamWorks animated film was The Prince of Egypt. This happens to be one of DreamWorks' best animated films of all time. Yeah. Here's the back. Such a gorgeous design for these VHSs. Really, really nice. I bet someday these VHSs are going to be worth a lot. Up next is Chicken Run. This is the original cover. Here is the side. Here is the back. Here's the tape. Amazing. This is also Aardman Animation's first full-length animated film. So, it's pretty cool. Here we have The Road to El Dorado. Yeah. Here is the side. Here is the back. Here's what the tape looks like. Here are the serial numbers. Up next is Joseph, King of Dreams. This was a direct-to-DVD biblical story, but this takes place before The Prince of Egypt. And personally, for me, I do think this is one of DreamWorks' greatest films, even though most people don't really find it exciting or interesting. I do. First time I saw it, I thought it was boring, but then over time I'm like, nah, it's a great story. Here are the serial numbers. Very beautiful tape, nice and clean. Joseph, King of Dreams. Up next is a character with no introduction, Shrek. Very timeless classic. Special edition video cassette. Here you have Shrek over here, and on the other side is Donkey. It's pretty cool. Here is the back. I always wondered what is in that small gap, but honestly there's nothing in here. Oh no. Here we go. See? There is like literally nothing in here. Nothing but space. So why make this one smaller and different compared to all the rest of them? But anyways, here's the serial number. Really nice, very good condition, probably near mint. So yeah. After Shrek came Spirit. Here's the cover. Here is the side. Here is the back. You could see that they put a sticker this time. Here is the serial number. Very, very nice. Six down and 5 to go. Sinbad. This was my least favorite one. This was very forgettable, especially the water effects, especially the main character. He was very unlikable. And this was the very last 2D animated film by DreamWorks. And this came out in the same era as Atlantis and Treasure Planet with Disney, so I can see why they left this one behind. Here's the side. Here is the back. Spectacular and funny. I think otherwise. It wasn't really that funny to me. It's more like forgettable rather than memorable. Here is the tape. And now we're going to the most rarest VHSs, the last of the last. Here we have Shark Tale. Most people don't find this to be amusing. They find it to be the worst movie of all time. But honestly, I remember watching this when I was little, and I do find it amusing and funny. Don't like the main character, but I do like Mr. Sykes, the pufferfish. I thought he was funny too. So yeah, the back, really nice. Here's the top. Okay. Right here you can see Shark Tale. And it's not a sticker, it's just labeled Shark Tale. But very nice. Very nice and clean. You can just tell that it feels modern. And new and recent. That's a lot of actors' names in this movie. My favorite one happens to be Jack Black. Shrek 2. One of DreamWorks' best sequels. But I like to think Puss in Boots: The Last Wish is. So yeah. Here's the side. Here's the back of Shrek 2. They had Far, Far Away Idol, but if you didn't have the DVD, you wouldn't be able to pick your favorite character. So this was only for an online thing to vote for your favorite character for who wins. I thought it was pretty cute. And yeah, Shea Frillis confirmed that Far, Far Away Idol is in fact canon in one of his videos. Let's take a look inside. Oh, look what I got. Swamp Mix M&M Minis. That's cute. Here's the tape. Here's the serial number. Very, very nice. Let's squeeze these in. I take extra good care of these rare VHSs because eventually down the road, these are going to be worth a lot of money. Oh, you know what is worth a lot of money for VHS collecting? The Cars VHS, because that came out in 2006. The film came out in 2006. and that was the end of an era. But anyways, here's Madagascar. Here's the side again, and the other side. Here's the front, well, the top, I should say. And the back again. Now I'm going to carefully open this. Madagascar. An hour and 26 minutes. Here's the serial number. Very, very nice. And you know what this means? We are down to the very last DreamWorks animated feature film. Well, it wasn't made by DreamWorks, it was made in the UK from Aardman Animation. And it was their second full-length animated film. Well, it's their first Wallace and Gromit full-length animated film. So it's this one. This is the most rarest DreamWorks animated film. I'm so lucky to get this. There's Gromit too. Wallace and then Gromit. Very, very nice. And here's the back. Just like the DVD cover. Here's the top. Ugh, so much plastic. There it is, from the creators of Chicken Run. There it is. Gorgeous. An hour and 25 minutes, not an hour and 26 minutes. Please remember to rewind. I'll definitely make sure of that. Oh, wait a minute, I didn't rewind it. So I gotta do that next time. But I didn't pop it in the VCR because I've been taking really good care of this VHS. So I'm not playing with it or fizzing it around. I'm just want to keep it as my collection. If Wallace and Gromit wasn't the very last VHS, the very last movie that could have been on VHS was in fact, would be in fact Over the Hedge. And you're probably wondering, what is this signature? Well, that is the signature of William Shatner. If you don't know who William Shatner is, he plays Ozzy the Possum right here. You might also know William Shatner in Star Trek as Captain Kirk, so it's pretty cool. And I got it authenticated too. So yeah, if you guys want to look it up, it's legit. I got to meet him myself. He's a very chill guy, very cool and funny. So there you have it. This is my entire collection, my complete collection of all of the DreamWorks animated films on VHS. So leave a comment down below and tell me, what is your favorite DreamWorks animated film? It could be on VHS or not on VHS. Just let me know. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe and see you next time. Peace.